Okay, guys, we're back. Thank you for waiting during the break. It is time to get back to our visual novel masterpiece disaster. That is AI the Somnium Files. We are still in the first case of this game, where we found somebody murdered on a carousel in an amusement park. Disaster piece? Yeah, I was thinking about saying that, but I opted not to. We basically had to go inside the brain of our 12-year-old roommate, who was no longer able to speak because her mother is the one that was found killed. So we did that. Now we're just trying to hone in on who exactly we think did it. I don't think Aiba... I hope Aiba dances for us again. Maybe she'll start each, early Somnium file with it. Wouldn't that be nice? We also met Aset, or Iris, and I kind of really despise her. Are you playing this before you play the new game? Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure they are related in the story, right? She better dance. I agree. What? No dance? Aset, you bet. Ugh, she's the worst. Oh no. Hey, Spectro. Alrighty, so Mizuki's in the car with us. What do we gotta talk about? About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again.
Which we think that it's the father, right? It would make the most sense. We saw his car on the road. He has reason to kill her because they were estranged. I mean, come on.
The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
But we were also thinking, it is possible that it is too obvious that it's the dad, right? And these games are rarely the super-duper obvious option. Dancing Aiba, I want to see. Well, Jessica... Oh my god, not the Jessica Alba pun. Well, we don't know we don't know the circumstances of their divorce is what I'm getting at, Mars. There seems like there's something going on. We also met the mother of Iris, who apparently was having an affair with Mizuki's father, who is also the owner of the company that I definitely did not vote to cancel LPT if not. Wait a minute. My god, you guys. Peggy didn't do it. Also, there is no Peggy in this game, unfortunately. Our main character's name is Date.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. What if he is? About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
What? He does not have a bad personality. Come on now. We saw his interests in the locker.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Ah, pardonnez-moi.
It's obviously Hitomi. Could be.
Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
Hitomi was the one dead in the dream, though, which is interesting.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Oh, but what if somebody else had his phone?
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Because it wasn't him.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Well,
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
Oz! Oh my gosh, thanks for the 11 months. I really appreciate it. And look, you made the text speech is gonna say my name right.
Pang E Chan.
Well, okay, that was close. Peng E. Not exactly. But I appreciate the attempt. How's it going tonight? We are playing AI the Somnium Files for the rest of stream tonight. I'll only be streaming about another 3 hours, just because I want to have a hard shut-off time tonight, so I can wind down and be ready for first day of a new job tomorrow. So I've got some things I gotta take care of tonight.
There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
Yep, this is a visual novel, so we'll be doing this every weekend. Except for 2 weeks from now, because I will be in Connecticut. Yeah, thanks, Dots. It's just a training week, so I'm sure it will be whatever. I'll just be waking up earlier than I normally do, but, you know, it's fine. And I'm a little bit scared of the initial, like, first commute, because I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take. Oh, thanks, Pause. Yeah, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off all morning, running all these errands for things to get ready, because they kind of sprung the start date on me. I kind of thought that they were gonna let me go until August 1st.
Pangies give me Pangi on my Korak.
Oh my, thank you for the bits, fail. What? That was a sentence. I was kind of hoping that I could, you know, bargain with them and start August 1st, but, apparently there's like a new product going on their market, and they have somebody coming to teach us about it this week, so they just really wanted to, like, expedite, like, get all the people that they hired, I think it's me and a few others, to get trained as soon as possible, even though they know I have my, my family visit coming up, a week after. Yeah, I've heard of that one, Zero C. I haven't played it yet, though.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Yeah, I agree.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
I bet you we're gonna find his car and it's gonna be totaled. And there was an accident. I bet you there was an accident, and that's what made What's-Her-Face's arm go bum. Because she was driving the car and got into an accident.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iver. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
It doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Hey, Carbajack. We are still fairly early in the game. It is quite interesting so far. We're trying to solve a murder case about a woman we found dead in an amusement park tied to a carousel. The main character has these weird prophetic dreams about different things that end up being related to the case, but when you're in the dream, it's just totally abstract. So you go through the dream, you're super confused, then you start investigating, and like little bits and pieces from the dream start materializing into the evidence that you're finding. There's a lot more that's gone through with it, but that's kind of my quick Cliff Notes version. You're heading to bed, Phil? I'm not canceled. Anyway, don't forget to share your story, and I'll talk to you later. Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About Renju's alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Interesting.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Of course he runs a maid cafe. Are you serious?
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Oh god, I'm about to face my mortal enemies, maids. Is that a genre of cafe? I don't know, man.
Can't be.
Oh! Okay, that's... Oh, why did you bring her here? This poor little girl.
Renju.
Oh my god, he's missing his eye. Oh my god, yeah, I feel so bad for Mizuki. No, I don't think so. We did find her... We did find her in the middle of the carousel. Like, there's a tower in the middle with a door, and she was there holding an ice pick that was stuck through, the mother's left eye. That's another weird thing about the first body we found, is that the eye had been extracted from her head before she died. Super nasty. And it looks like that might have happened to this guy, too. I don't think he committed suicide here. I think he definitely was killed by somebody. Just because we didn't slap her? Yeah, maybe you're right. It looked like there was a hook at least lodged into his mouth.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Best Boy is here, though. Well, Best Boy until further notice. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
No. He also likes to keep collections of gay comic books in his work lockers. Mars.
You're missing your left eye. So you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Not a good time to...
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Oh yeah, maybe there's something with the animal.
Yes, but I
Aspect.
don't remember anything from back then.
I was thinking an ice pick and a hook also are interesting things to be at the murder scenes. Yeah, maybe Date's a victim that lived. It could be. Since he doesn't have a left eye either, and we don't remember what happened. Oh, that's another major thing for Carbajack and Mars that I didn't talk about in my explanation. So you can see his left eye, the main character, has a slightly different color than the right. It's because it's like a microchip super eye. It's Iba, which is this little thing that looks like a Waddle Dee that talks to us. And she assists with like everything. It's like a supercomputer inside his head that he can speak to telepathically. And it twerks sometimes.
I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later.
There she is.
We have been together for more than 5 years.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Have an Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide.
Yeah.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
The eye is Jessica Alba, yes.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Tell us. Tell us that we're a victim that lived. You getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
Oh my. All women?
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Oh my, so the right eye?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
This time
but
it's the left.
Shoko and
so it's a
Renju...
copycat serial killer? That's kind of weird.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found.
I mean,
Sunfish bucket.
wouldn't the logical thing here would be like, I'm missing an eye. How did that happen? It has to be related. Is he the killer? Like, you know, like what?
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Oh boy, time to investigate.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh. Zuki?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
What are you doing here? How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
How'd you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
What if we are the killer and it's a copycat? It could be, yeah.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I
Favorite.
heard you.
We just had a kind of a gag moment to start this out. We found her father dead in his own maid cafe. Strung up by a hook. Pretty brutal.
It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just... hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Whether we're having...
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're 12.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Anime man.
No,
Sounds pretentious to me.
no, no.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Okay.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Yeah, for sure does.
Scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
She was an NFTer? Oh, not that.
I'm not okay.
The way it's so relevant.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's
Oh
where you're
my.
wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Like Ota.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
just not discuss this? See, here's my thing. If they were gonna make her personality like that, first of all, look at the zero.
Just the worst.
Look at the zero billboard. Anyway, I just wish if they were gonna make Mizuki like this, they should have just made her an age that makes sense with that and not have her be 12. Because her being 12 is super problematic and annoying. For no reason. They could have just said she's 20. Jessica is in his left eye, yes. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
Ota is 16 and I will hear nothing else. Yeah, maybe they just got the ages wrong.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Please, no. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Why do you say it like that?
It's Kagami! Kagami? I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times! No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
No. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Oh, really, Ifrit? There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Oh, wow. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Ren better not be here.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside.
Yeah, he also did this during the other crime scene with Iris-chan.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
A watch?
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
That's funny, Dubs.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
It won't let me ask him again. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my
Don't
head.
you dare, Mars.
Not until the day I die. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mizuki's being sussed by Mars. Can't, inspect the wire, huh? Oh,
Lila,
surveillance camera.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Nothing special.
Okay. Agami sus? No.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do?
I already did.
Or are you stalling?
Deep inside, she's really, actually, still just 12. Evidence markers. Maybe there's clues in the kitchen. Oh boy, I don't know now. That like X-ray vision, more of these barrels or something. Steven. Welcome back. We're, currently... Well, first of all, we were surprised to see that, Mizuki's father is also killed. So now I'm trying to figure out what they want us to
The
do.
corpse was strung up near this counter.
Oh, here we go.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Intestines. Ooh.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
Yeah, that's weird.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Yeah.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Oh, the beer tap.
I could use a drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
Very interesting.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Yeah, the body was in the barrel. That's crazy. Yikes.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Oh. Right eye is still there. What about this hook? Deep impressions on the neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Ugh.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
This is why Quinn was afraid of watching? Yeah, this is a bit graphic.
The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Didn't they also say, that his eye was removed while he was alive? So he couldn't just have been, like, ambushed and strangled and that was it.
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
He was barely conscious before he was killed. Left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. His name is engraved in my mind.
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
Oh my. Okay. Hmm. I wonder what they want us to do now. Club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
When they used it, or?
At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Ah!
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
So maybe it was like a stock delivery, right? A keg of oil. But the body was actually in one of the barrels, so that's how it got here. But who could have arranged for that?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Do you want to talk to Ota? Please no.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Please fucking no.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Talk to Iris?
Yeah.
No!
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
She used to work here.
I'll call her.
Don't you dare, Dots. He tried calling Iris. There was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble.
Oh boy.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Well, the investigation is really heating up. Go to Marble first? Okay, I can do that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh god, what is this gonna be? Yeah, I'm scared too. I feel like we're about to encounter Tiki equals waifu or something. Hold on, let me tell Alexa to fuck off so that we can go back to grinding hunts.
Wow, it's so much fun!
Certified icon incoming? Oh no. Okay.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah, this is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case, so that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Does Mama do drag? Is that what we're about to see here? Oh, yes.
Where is everyone?
Maybe.
Oh, yep.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore.
Renju was deaf gay if he was here.
Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District,
I'm
Tokyo,
so excited!
a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
I'm sorry. Did Pangy say something about an accident? I think he did. I'm pretty sure I said something that there was gonna be an accident. Mm-hmm.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, and that's how What's-Her-Face got the bum arm. We still don't know who that guy is, that killed her, right? We still don't know, the guy that killed her in the dream. If you're gonna say psychotic, at least spell it right, E-tier. Psychotique. It's a picture. It's a little odd. Poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dick. I wonder what that is.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
There's a TV on the wall.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Are we referencing Baywatch? About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry.
To Witter.
I have everything recorded.
I was like, oh my god.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, he's divorced because he likes to hang out in, Mama's house, or whatever this is called. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Well, they are not mature either, so you should also hate them.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
I'm traumatized by
No,
her.
not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Rosen.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Rude.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her
Just the
teenage
worst.
rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Oh my.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Oh.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Yeah, we have to stand.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
I know how they're lopsided. It's just perfect.
Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Alright, let's interrogate Mama. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Well,
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
I'd say sorry, but I'm not.
Yeah, real rough
Hey, Hydreigon.
customers.
Okay,
This
appreciate
is
the
their
alert.
turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
Haha. Kumakura.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Kevin. Oh, hello. The kiddo. I know, right?
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day. When I was old enough to drink, I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama? Is that what it says?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite.
This character. This is Mama.
I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Ooh.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
That's Iba, the little computerized eyeball that I have. Oh, I know. And it's called AI, the Somnium Files. It's, yeah. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna just go talk to Kevin for a few minutes since he's home from work. So I will be right back.
Where are you? Where are you?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Where are you?
Okay, we're back. Back to the investigation with Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here.
You guys were dance partying. Oh, I see that. Oh, it's just perfect. Yeah, Kev's good. He just got back from work. We were talking about dinner plans and how stuff I did today. Okay.
So who are you and how do you fit in?
Yeah, good question, 12chan.
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad.
Over the watch?
That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
Oh, is this gonna connect us to Hitomi?
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Ugh. I gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho.
Yeah, but games are kind of weird about killing minors, Lucas. So I don't know about that. I think Mizuki is... She gives me, like, main character vibes. Like, she'll be in our main party probably throughout the game.
Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Umakura office.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Oh my.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Well, he still might kill you.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. I don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
This is just perfect!
I got nothing to say to you.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Am I?
Bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
The Dragon Balls! Where's the chairman?
What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
Oh my.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Again with the 6 years.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something? Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
What? One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva.
Hey, Dammy, how you
turn
doing?
off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Oh, shit. Blood.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Hey, Iva, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Fuck.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
So wait a minute. If that wasn't blood on the couch, that was just the thermo vision showing that it was warm from somebody having sat there, right?
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
No.
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman, right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see, somewhere behind that wall.
Can I X-ray vision through a wall? Probably not, huh?
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Bad one.
Hey, Iva. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
No, there's a monitor there. I didn't see it at first either, but it's just very similar colored to the tower.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
What is that about?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Is he not getting
I
enough?
cannot approve the use of evolver.
It's
in
starting to
this
seem
situation.
like he really is maybe the killer from 6 years ago.
Damn it.
Oh. Okay.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Oh.
What?
Oh, wow. Oh, no, not quick time action.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
No.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Okay, there was also a gun in the
Date,
dream
revolver
sequence,
with
by the
explosive
way.
rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
What?
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Well, there's still one left that's about to kill you, so...
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
Yeah, now is not the time for porn.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you.
Who? Don't you dare pick up that gun.
That's...
Sejima. So, Congressman.
What is this guy doing?
Ah! What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
Ouch.
I agree. I can't trust that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
Mars.
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Seems so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Well, you probably have.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were.
Interesting.
Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something,
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy. Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
I don't think so.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital, and naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Momo's face is very unnerving.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Hey, Kizuan.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
We're investigating a murder.
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
I mean, they literally just tried to kill you.
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
Well, I guess we're going to Lemniscate. It's weird that we're going here without, Mizuki.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh good, Aiba's in the passenger seat for some reason. Scream like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Izuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yeah, seriously. I was so related to the Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion.
I could so
in a
see him
restored
dying
samurai
next.
Castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, The land was valued above 30 billion yen.
That's a restricted area, right?
The Sajima family.
Yeah, I
sold
could
off
see
its
so...
lands.
Damn it, Dots. Yes.
6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area, and of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Ah!
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
Damn.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
She does.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
What if this is the killer from 6 years ago? That would mean that our theory about it being Date is wrong, but...
I'll be seeing you.
It's just Juro.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
Oh yeah, most of these are rehashed. That was probably Hijiyama, if I had to guess.
In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Douglas Wesker. Oh, gotcha.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
But yeah, almost everybody has a familiar voice in this game. It's kind of funny. It really is a small circle of voice actors for these games.
Oh, Date.
Shit.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom, and I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her.
Yeah, this kid is the worst, Mars.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol.
Oh my god, it's like Natalie voice, sir.
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Thanks for your business.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Oh.
I kinda like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
Oh my god, E-Tier actually hacked the game.
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Oh, Lord.
Then I ate some ramen at Juro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Juro's, huh?
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
E-Tier.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju.
E-Tier, how far
couple
have
of
you
times.
gotten in this game?
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Oh?
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Oh my god, just tell us! What's wrong with you?
A woman. Okay, look.
He was with Iris.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine.
Oh my god!
There's no point in
what if
hiding
it's like
this.
a mother and daughter murder duo?
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Ew.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Ugh.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
E-Tier novels.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised and Ota will be murdered.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story.
Yeah, self-proclaimed otaku.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Oh no, anything but that.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Alright, Iris, you're in big freaking trouble. Yeah, police headquarters. You had to look up what otaku is? Yes. This is like when I told you about moe things.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Wow!
Not exactly.
It's so much fun!
I would love to hear that as well, Risen.
I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
I have a thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
Aha!
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Just has that look, that killer look about her.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
I mean, I would say Hitomi is the prime suspect, other than stupid anime child.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night? When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Where is Kagami on the suspect list? I think he's safe, because he's a good friend.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
So that means he had his phone this whole time. He just wasn't answering our calls. That's really weird.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
I don't buy that.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Yeah.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
All systems online.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date.
Time to hack her brain.
It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Well, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible, you see.
Ooh. Iris could have killed Renju because...
Mind hacking.
Asian.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Yeah, how would she lift him up?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah!
It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her
I
entire
feel like
body
the news
weight,
wouldn't reveal it how a body was found in the public, though.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The hooks, right?
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Just enough to string up his body.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
Ta-da!
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
That.
How?
This is the oil barrels.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, how the body got into the barrel is definitely weird. That's why I was thinking it's Iris and her mother together. Low Rent Tamarin is an annoying internet idol freak that insisted on taking us taking them to the first scene of the crime, which was weird. That loser boy is also in love with her.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse,
so
then
her
the possibility
mother,
of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely.
Her mother was in a. We think her mother was actually Renju's lover after he got divorced. And he's the president of the company that she works for.
Why do you say that?
There's a high chance that the culprit weighs 105 pounds. This I actually don't.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Not both of their weights added together.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck, and Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Yeah, it doesn't count the barrel weight, huh?
In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. The oil drum inside the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Ah! So wait, is that it then? 105 plus 160 is 265 plus the 44 pounds. Yeah, that's about 310.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Ask her about the motive.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
Oh no! What if she's about to kill herself or something?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Oh.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Oh my god. What is that?
Ah, shit.
A phone?
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Yes! Sync with her. Get in the chair.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
I will say this episode really flared up Cash.
Think you can do it?
Not a
Mind
problem.
hacking.
Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
Mind hacking.
then let's begin.
Is she covering for Ota? Now I'm like, I don't know. We're not gonna forget about the timies this time. Your consciousness gets taken over by theirs or some shit. I think that's what they said, Lucas. Dance. Damn.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan.
to date.
Okay. I feel like this is gonna be really dark, whatever we decide. Or mental locks.
A CRT TV.
Stop! Please! I'm so excited!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the
Yeah,
victims of the original
victims from the first Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here?
God, what if Renju was?
We should continue. There are more.
No, that wasn't
objects to
Hitomi. That was one of the girls from the first Cyclops killer. Picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. You pick one up, be careful. Well, I didn't have a choice.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head,
Hey, Zeb.
is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh god. I should do the shortest one first to see.
Nothing special happens.
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training.
What would be the point of that? I do not have muscles.
That's what I just said.
I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid.
She's acting like E tier.
5 minutes
a
left,
torso
Dante.
with a head.
Uh-oh.
No use.
Their guard is up. You have to loosen them up first.
What do you mean?
But the traditional approach would be to start with a massage.
If you are not going to help, should I choke you instead?
You should try that on them.
Date, please stop. A torso with a head.
Oh. Creepy.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid. A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, It's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
Oh dear. Operating table.
An operating table. Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it? Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
You're having a Somnium File, Kev.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking. It's an operating...
Shit. 60 seconds? I'm gonna fail this time.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Shit.
It's an operate...
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Shit. Wow.
A double door.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping! A double door.
Hurry!
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. An old television.
Are we gonna see another? Ugh.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Yeah, there was a person in that video. I saw that too.
1 minute left.
Super freaky. Oh, I can't.
Only a shelf.
Ah, crap.
It will not move.
If you can't pull it.
Only a shelf. That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
I thought it was a waffle. Oh my.
What happened?
What's that?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Shot put ball.
Why would anyone put that there?
Time's up.
Shit.
Proven is that you're an idiot.
It looks quite heavy.
Murder weapon is the shot put ball.
It's over. No.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
But now we're out of time.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
So do we have to try again? Yeah, let's retry. Um...
4 minutes.
Okay. So, okay, we need to go on this again, right?
Moonlight and pour down.
How does it feel?
Moonlight, pour down. Am I going to be killed? Yes.
Do you think they'll
That's...
Didn't we do that last time?
a drug bottle.
Huh?
A syrupy smell.
Syrup?
If it...
Why is
Nitro... It needs...
mixed with
acid.
acid?
It is best...
Right.
Trying to remember what did and didn't work. I thought that we... Am I just misremembering?
It's an operating...
I thought we slept on it. Oh, maybe I'm just an idiot.
It's an operating The fabric, it appeared...
They did...
Surgery... It's an operating table.
Oh.
3 minutes, Date.
Oh.
A full body mirror.
Oh gosh, I don't know what we did last time.
Are you sure I can...
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Careful.
You see?
What was the point of that?
Oh my... No. I don't know. The doors didn't do anything either.
A double... Hurry, Doctor!
Aw,
It
man.
doesn't open.
Oh, wow, we wasted so much time.
An old tele...
Oh, man. I thought that the operating table was relevant for some reason. Oh, we have to watch this again.
Yeah, blood!
Ugh.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the
What is going on? Iris has something to do.
unknown.
I guess that means we have to invest.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and...
Let's go.
only a shelf. That shelf stick...
Oh, look out for the shot put ball.
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Put on some shoes, Iba.
Why would anyone put that there? An iron ball. Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
Okay.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
Okay. Can we just go straight to the TV?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
An old-fashioned TV?
I don't want to watch.
You have to be careful.
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
It is a thick book. It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Why is she excited?
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I'm so excited!
I didn't know she liked insects! And to read the book so often that it wears out!
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Okay.
An illustrated... Fly away now! It disappeared!
Maybe it wasn't that special.
What the?
A common gas canister.
rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Okay.
A common...
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
1 minute left.
A locker, maybe?
Just a locker.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
Oh my! I think we might have guessed correctly, because this is making all the shit go down.
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball.
Literally, though.
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball.
How does it have enough momentum? What the hell?
Just the worst. That is this?
Ugh! So wait, is that Renju?
Yay, it's done!
Oh, it was Date. I couldn't quite tell. So okay, we kind of called that. We had our suspicions because there's no reason that they would be so hush hush about it.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
I guess it's possible he has a twin or something, right? Well, they have to talk about it now. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier. I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium? Yeah.
The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories.
Yeah, right.
Even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine,
honestly, there's too many factors that lead me to believe that it is
the
him.
memories we expect to see.
The amnesia, the hush hush about 6 years ago, the eye missing, it's all like...
True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Yeah. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new
Mind
Cyclops
hacking.
serial killings.
Mind hacking.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me. Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Yeah, but Pewter's our gay icon, so we can't suss him.
This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C.
Yeah, it's Ota, for sure.
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Oh my.
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Alright, boss. Where is this gonna go?
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah,
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
If there's more than that in the bag, though, I'd say just cook them all up.
The original Cyclops killer was...
Dun dun dun. Ooh, just 1 second, guys. I am going to be right back.
Where are you?
Okay, we're back. Just a quick disclaimer. So Zeros, yeah, I haven't really been reading your messages because I think earlier you hinted, what if Date's the killer? And then we just got into that now. If you've played the game, I need you to not say anything pertaining to the game's plot twists. Or really even speculate, because I literally can't read your messages, because I don't want to get spoiled. All these visual novels have are their twists and turns, and I do not want to be reading that. Okay, I thought that you had played the game because you said earlier, like, oh yeah, Somnium Files 2 is a plot continuation, so I assumed you would only know that if you'd played it. So yeah. Reading an article, is kind of the exact same thing as playing it when it comes to, like, a plot device, right? So I really need you to not talk about anything that you've read about the game, because that's gonna completely ruin my experience, and honestly, viewers that haven't seen the game as well are now gonna read your comments and be clued into things that they shouldn't be. So yes, just, first and final warning, thank you.
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them.
Why
from
would he
others.
say that, though? If he isn't... I mean, if he is... Here's my public spoiler. I think Date is ugly. Oh. Me too, actually. I'm not a fan. He's a pig, and he's not cool. I mean... I like Pewter, but I could see him being a bad guy. Yeah, look at him. He's got his fun little spacesuit thing.
I'm kidding.
He's like space... He's like space Pokemon League Akihiko.
You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Why?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
He's S.C. Glenn.
You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Oh. Is that possible? Okay, about the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Because you're in on it. About what actually happened.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, she's an E-tier character.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
How, though?
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Here we go again.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
So that would make Iris the red person in the background. Yeah. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. That is not command model Leica. You stop that. The blue is Pewter? I don't think so.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Hey, Thomas. This is our new visual novel. It's murder mystery and very, very interesting. This episode has been really, really good.
Got it.
Could be. But I don't understand why he
Hey,
would be
Iris,
with Boss
about
in
that dream
Abyss
earlier.
if he was a bad guy.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
Oh god, what if she had her memory wiped too?
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Also, he made Aiba. I just don't see him being a bad guy. Maybe I'm just clinging to what I want to happen.
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Yeah, I bet he's just Okino.
Could we make a stop first?
I definitely sussed Okino at a point.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Why do you know? What?
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. Yeah, what if she's involved with the Yakuza and she's trying to get us killed right now? This is probably what she did to What's-His-Face last night. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Oh. You know, minors literally should not be allowed into bars. Japan, hello? Oh shit, Ota's... I thought Ota was older than he... Yeah. I thought he was younger than they said he was. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
What the hell are you doing here? Talking to you.
No, I didn't tell him to come.
Yes, you did.
He just showed up on his own.
Uh-huh, scan the phone. Scan the phone, Iba. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
It would be ironic.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle. Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Yeah, right!
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message.
Mama better
sent
not be
Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Yeah, she should have found a 12-year-old, exactly. I happen to know one.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you...
What?
Oh god, are we about to be ambushed?
At the door, someone's standing outside.
Yup. Yup. God fucking damn it. Ota! At least we called this, right? We had an idea that we were gonna be ambushed. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. If we survive. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
Head was killing me and my memory was foggy. Felt a sudden pain in my neck.
Survive?
Shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring at me. Took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Aiba better not be gone. Wake me up.
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me.
Oh no, I was there.
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
There's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
So you actually did?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Wow. That's really lucky that you didn't wind up, like, dead.
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Yeah, fuck that animation.
Date, the boss is calling.
Thank God.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Oh God.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Aiba.
This is an emergency.
Iris.
Oh!
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Iris did say she would die soon, yeah. I think Mama and ran out of marble. Oh my God.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard.
Oh! The fuck?
Oh no.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
What? Why is he there?
Stay away from Tessa!
Oh my God, he's doing the thing again. He's setting up a thing and then rescuing her, but I think he's gone too far. Feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. how much time had passed. The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge, shortly after the image changed. How are you driving while watching this?
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Oh my god!
No!
What the fuck? Huh? Look out for Ota. Look out for Ota. Okay.
Ota.
How?
Oh my god!
We saw this. We saw the saw
Mind hacking.
cut into her, didn't we?
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Are they both cut in half?
It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble.
Yes, well, you really shouldn't have done that.
And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
That's fucked.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife. Killed her, then killed himself.
Ugh.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person.
What if he was
the
copying?
New Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju. The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity.
Yeah, that's the thing. What if this was a third party that was disguised in the suit, and then they, like, knocked out Ota, killed Iris, and then put him in the suit?
But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Yeah.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself?
Here's the other thing. So, okay, Iris predicted herself that she was gonna die. Did she say anything else wacky? Yeah, I don't think this was a murder-suicide.
I don't buy it.
There are some additional discrepancies.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised they went as far as to show the saw colliding with the 18-year-old girl. I thought it would, like, cut away and be like, yep, it's happening, but we're not gonna show it. And instead it was like, oh no, we're showing it. Damn! Imagine if I successfully convinced Quinn to play this, he would never forgive me.
I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Okay, so wait, he was stabbed first. That means what?
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
She said that she could look into the future, which means maybe future plan on her. Yeah.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
No, that makes no sense also, boss.
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
And gets in a polar bear suit.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene.
Why did he tase us? Like, there's... Ugh.
That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine, and then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Oh! Can I also just throw a brief sus out there for Mama? Definitely worth considering.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. connects these three.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Mama being away? Surely they wouldn't. The lopsided breasts. Kamakura. He didn't have a connection to Iris, though.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
Oh.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko.
There is
Can't
no
imagine
way
why
she
Mayumi
would've.
would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him. Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous. Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked.
Same, John.
They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice, but I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
Yeah, her own daughter.
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me. Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris. I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss.
And I got nothing.
Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Wowee. Yeah, she didn't deny Old Killer, because at this point, I feel like it's confirmed. What did I just press? I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. Oh, okay, perfect. We are kind of nearing our cold shutdown time, guys, since I do have work in the morning. I kind of think we end it here because I feel like we're about to open another can of worms, and I literally could not put it down at that point thus far because that was too insane. Yes, I think the game picked up a ton with this session, so I'm really, really pleased about that. Yesterday, you know, there was highs and lows, but this was like basically all highs and gags and goops, so, alrighty guys, I'm gonna get the heck out of here, do some prep for tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know, in Discord how it goes, so, I'll catch you all tomorrow, and everybody have a good night. Take care.